Hey, I'm Lauren from UTeen, and today we're going to do some makeup. We are kind of winging it, but we know it's going to be more of a kind of an out-of-the-box type of makeup. As you can see, I'm a little broken out, so I'm going to start by putting on some foundation and concealer. And my face has already been moisturized and cleaned and moisturized, so I'm just going to start by putting on some concealer. This is just Face and Body by MAC. It's a C2. Now I'm going to apply some concealer. Next, I'm going to move on to my eyes. I'm going to start by priming my eyes. This is called Indian Wood. It's a paint pot by MAC. It's a cream shadow, but it also has a waterproof aspect to it, so it works good for a primer as well. I'm just going to be applying that to my lid. I kind of want to build this up quite a bit because we are going for more of a dramatic look. Just going to buff that into my lower lash line using the same brush. Now I'm just going to apply some ambering lights on top of that Indian Wood, and just directly to the lid as well. Next, I think I'm going to apply my blush. Now, to give it kind of a kind of like a fashion-forward feel, I'm going to apply it just kind of heavily around my eyes, and then before I apply the rest of my eyeshadow, just to make sure I can get a right balance between the blush and my eyeshadow because they're so close together. So. Now remember, if you're doing anything for video or camera, your makeup, you want to deepen up the colors maybe just a bit, make it a little more rich, put a little more on than you normally would, because on film or on camera, it shows up, it washes it out just a little bit and kind of softens it up more than, so you think you've got a lot of blush on or something, and then you take a picture and you may not think you have very much on. So getting the right balance for something for film or for camera, for a wedding or something like that is important. You just don't want to take it too light if you're doing something like that. So next, I'm going to apply some black track and smudge it into my lash line, and just use a fine-tipped, fine-pointed brush like this. This is the 209 from MAC. Now, this doesn't need to be a perfect line. You just want to make sure that you are closing the gap between your liner and your lash line. So you really want to smudge it into the roots of your lashes so you don't see any sort of break, like a line between your liner and your lash roots. So next I'm going to apply some shadow to my crease. It's called Het Cat by MAC. It's that really rich, deep purple. Now this is really pigmented, so you want to make sure you get the excess off of your brush. And kind of just build up the intensity of it as you go, rather than apply too much. And you just kind of want to follow that socket line. I'm doing it about halfway in. Now I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye, and then I'm going to worry about kind of refining the edges after I've already applied this to my other eye. Now I'm going to take that Het Cat and I'm going to put it right on my lower lash line as well. Do the same thing to the other side. Next I'm going to apply just a little bit of the color Shroom right under my brows. It's just a lighter color. It has a little bit of sheen to it, but it's closer to my natural skin tone. Next I'm going to fill my brows. I'm going to fill them with a color by Barbie Brown. It's just in this. It's this one right here. I don't know the name of it, but it's been in my kit so long. The name is scratched off, so, but it's kind of like it's for closer to my natural hair color. It's lighter, so it's kind of like a tanny, taupey, but I really love it for lighter shades of hair or brows to fill. So now that I have my shadow on, I'm just going to deepen the blush that I've put on around my eyes. I think you can kind of assess after you've done that step of what you need to intensify or what you need to add or anything like that. So. Next I'm going to be applying some false eyelashes. If your eyelashes seem a little bit stiff, you can loosen and make them a little more flexible by kind of rolling and working with that stiff strip to make it a little bit softer. Remember, you want to set your lashes and apply them from the arc in your lash line. here on your natural lashes. So, and then apply from the center out. Now with that duo glue, I like the one that's red. That's the waterproof, and it's the dark tone one that dries black. It goes on kind of like a gray color but dries black. And you just kind of want to hold, especially your ends, if your ends with eyelash, the strip lashes, the ends tend to pop up. You just want to snug those down, keep those pinned down until they dry. Okay, now that my lashes are on, I'm going to apply some just black mascara. I'm going to use the Lash Blast by CoverGirl. Now, I've seen girls that do makeup and they apply the mascara first, which is fine, but I really like this because it kind of brings your natural lashes right up into your false lashes that you have on. Okay. And I'm going to be applying it to my lower lashes as well. Next I'm going to move on to my lips, and my lips are a little bit dry, and so I'm just going to get some Vaseline and a Q-tip and kind of, now I'm going to do a really nude lip. This is, I'm going to be using just the Viva Glam 2. And I'm not going to be applying any lip liner or anything. I just want to be very nude matted lips since the eyes are so intense. Now we're finished. So remember, this look is more kind of, we're trying to think a little more out of the box with hair and makeup for this post that we're going to be putting up on our blog. So yeah, check out our blog and subscribe to our channel and check it out and see the end results, because Mandy's going to be taking some pictures. So thank you. I'm going to apply some Cat as a shadow. It's a shadow by MAC. It's an intense, like, deep purple. Hello! We've got a little helper with our assistant. He gets paid very well. Where's he? The dangerous stuff is over by us, so he's pretty safe. Oh, except for that. No, please don't touch that expensive flashlight. Oh, dang, we're out of battery.